Welcome back to another week, another segment to Express
yourself.
Their podcast.
Podcast, man. It's your boy Waze, man.
It's your boy G Butters, and we got a guest today.
Hi, it's Love Queen. Let's chat, y'all. What's up? I'm glad to be here.
That's right. Welcome, Queen. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome, Love Queen. At that.
Y'all see what I look at this.
Yeah,
they so nice.
These all you. Yours.
They invited me in. Look at this. They wear my merch, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know what you was. When you first originally, was like, yo, I figured once you said what your shirt size is. Yeah, I didn't tell you because I already know your shirt size. But once she said what shirt size, I'm like, oh shit, she gonna come on with the shirts, and I'm like, we with that. I already know how we get down. So
I gotta say thank you. That's my way of saying thank you.
Much gratitude on our behalf as well. How did I? Well, first off, you know what I'm saying. Let me let the people know. Hey, like this. If you like, if you got a moment, comment. Let us know. If you want to be on the show, let us know on Express Yourself podcast. If you care, somebody you care about can benefit from our content. Go ahead and hit that share button. And if you're down for the ride,
go ahead and subscribe.
It's simple as that. And then let them know, Love Queen, let them know where they can reach you at real quick. And we'll go ahead and put it in the description as well. But let them know where they can reach you.
Yes, my Facebook is Nicole Eggerson, as well as Love Queen Let's Chat, which is my podcast.
Okay.
So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Anchor, mixed in with Spotify.
Okay. Okay, good.
So they can inbox me, message me if they want to get involved with anything that I got going on, or if you just want to reach me and talk.
That part.
Yeah, because that's basically what my podcast is about, like getting out information on people. So
okay, yeah. So we can go right into that then. So you said your podcast is about. Say again. How would you describe? So it's called Love Queen Let's Chat.
Yeah. So it's like
where'd that come from?
Like chat. Let's chat about anything, like whatever, like anybody that come on.
Yes.
They can chat about music.
Okay.
Rap.
Okay.
Anything, like whatever they do, like talent, like period. Like I say for instance, like you play ball.
Yep.
I'll be like, explain, show me, like I'll come in and video you about what you do. Like if somebody want to play against you, like all that, like hoopers. Yeah. I would love to interview a hooper. Nothing like that, but I'm actually here with one. So look.
For sure, right?
Yes. So it's it could be about whatever the person that comes on and talk with me about anything, relationships.
Okay. Relationship.
Yeah. Anything, news, long as they being nice, it don't matter.
How long have you been doing this?
I would say now it's been 3 years probably. I believe.
For real?
Yes, because I started it back. I wanted to do radio.
So you took like a hiatus?
Like no, it's just I just started doing it because I started it back in Lafayette. And then that's where, like in my little area, I don't like in the house anyway, because I still do it in the house. And but I pick a little area. But I one day just came up with the idea because I couldn't do radio. So I was like, I can do podcasts. All I got to do is just have this and get on there and talk to people. Let's do it. And that inspired me, as well as standing up in front of people. Like it's getting me out of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. So I have creators. I have characters. Yes. This is one. Her name is Cotton Candy. And I got a few more. Yeah.
You said Cotton Candy?
Yes.
That's great.
I
see the colors.
Y'all have to meet her one day. Okay. I have to gracefully pull her in.
I gotta see what that means. I definitely gotta see what that means.
She's a whole different character.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. What the hell? Yeah. Cotton Candy is a character on Love Queen Let's Chat.
And she was at my last back to school event.
Really?
Yes.
So it's just like a friend of yours, or? How do you describe that?
I came up with that character because the cotton candy, the different colors, like it's sweet.
Yep.
Like you remember and it melts in your mouth, the cotton, and it's sticky. So I was like, kids will like that, and it was me just vibrant. I went, look, you put on the tutu, she put on her little theme and everything else, and she just do her.
So you bring her out when you go to your event, like you.
Like this time I'm gonna try again to bring her out. Last time I did, and I'm gonna try to do it again for this second time, the second event that I'm doing. So
that's hard.
I'm gonna try.
That's hard.
We gonna see because like it is, and I had the makeup on, doing hair and everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Could you imagine that? Like I'm sitting there braiding, the wig on, like everything, talking to the kids. The kids walked up like. Okay, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Come on, like, come on.
Candy.
Yes.
That is crazy.
And she did a rap too.
She rapped too? She did a rap?
Yeah.
You want to hear that? Can we hear that? Can we hear that?
Candy rap.
She got an intro? What is that?
It's on YouTube. You have to look it up. It's on YouTube. On Love Queen Let's Chat. You gotta go subscribe if you want to see it, because it's a whole thing. I would rather you go see it, and then it's some other little background to that. But
That's hard.
I know a little bit of the part because I ain't did it in a long time. But go check it out. But it's all mine. I wrote it.
Definitely gonna have you share that to me, because I definitely want to check that out. That's crazy.
Yes.
So yeah, you say you've been doing this for 3 years. What would you say? What did you say? What was your reason? Or like, what's your why? What's your why? Why this? Why
because I wanted to do.
Why?
I wanted to do radio.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
And that helped. Like, I just didn't. I chose podcasts because it was basically like if I stood up in front of people, I'm like, this would give me like I'd be nervous. So I'm trying to get out of that.
Okay, so this is.
I haven't even did a public but this is gonna be me doing some public. The dance show. So that's gonna be my first time. So this is getting me to do that.
Yes.
I can talk behind the screen. I can talk to you guys, but then when it's like a bunch of people, it's a whole different ball game. But I believe I can do it though. I think anybody can do anything.
Yes. Yes.
And no matter what, even if in my head I probably would be like, I got this.
Yes.
But I gotta still keep it going.
So you started it basically. I'm reiterate kind of how I'm looking at it. You started it as a way to get out of your shell.
Yes.
It was more of a personal thing for you, trying to get out of your shell, because you ultimately want to do radio. You want to be in front of crowds. You want to be, but you don't know if you're comfortable with that yet. You're not comfortable with that yet.
No.
So you're just trying to get warmed up to that.
I mean, a crowd, it depends on how big of a crowd. But if I have to do it, I'll get out there. It's just me trying to, like when I get out there, like not freeze up.
Yeah.
Because
real.
When I was in college, I done it.
You froze up?
Yes, the lights was on me. It was in drama theater.
Okay.
And I knew my whole line. And that light flashed on me. It wasn't even nobody else in the audience besides the students. And I'm like, I knew the whole thing and I froze. Yes, I had to go have me a Starbucks hot chocolate, and I had to reiterate and come back and do it again. Yeah, it was. I even cried.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that. I ain't gonna lie. I figured that. Once you said you froze up, I'm like,
and the characters help as well, because it's like
you're not you.
Basically.
I thought about that. No, I did. I was like, Cotton Candy is your cover up. So now, I mean, it's less pressure. Yeah. Right? It's less pressure because now you're just Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy ain't you, but it's you, but it's not you. So it's like, I get to be Cotton Candy. I get it. And it just makes you feel better. It makes you feel different. It makes you feel
me come
like
out of my shell.
More open.
Yes, because it's like, you don't know who I am behind this mask.
There you go. You don't know how I look.
But I feel that way.
That's cool.
Yes.
And I respect that. You know what? And the biggest reason I'm gonna say I respect it is because at the end of the day, you're still pushing yourself instead of just hiding it. You say, staying within your shell, because that's what a lot of people do. And my brother right here, he can even speak to you about it. He used to be in his shell a lot. Like when we was in high school together, like my brother, he didn't talk a lot at all. And you heard me before we came in here, I was kind of like talking to him about like how well he does coaching now. Like that ain't something he probably wouldn't have did back in the day. Like he wouldn't even have thought about it. Like, and it's not that he wasn't smart enough. It's not that, he's always been wisdom oriented. You know what I mean? Like it's just nothing about that. It was just purely, it wasn't his character at that time. But he grew out of his shell. And I know he's quiet right now, but he's more of an observer. But man, this motherfucker talk too. You know what I'm saying? Like, as real as it gets, this motherfucker talk too.
I mean, he was talking to me.
You see what I mean? So you see what I'm saying?
So I know you was
so he was similar. Like, and then now this motherfucker has some of the most confidence I've witnessed in my life. Obviously, I feel like I've got the most I've ever witnessed, but I'm just being real. I got crazy confidence. It's ridiculous. But
I mean, that's good to have, though.
But my confidence have got me far as fuck. Like, I will go somewhere, and he knows it. I'll go, and I could not know nothing, but I'm gonna act like I know something. I'm gonna act like it. I'm gonna look like I know something.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like
they ain't gotta know.
They're gonna be like, I'm gonna walk in somewhere like, bro, I'm just gonna put my chin up. I'm gonna speak highly. I'm gonna talk with, I'm not gonna let no hiccups. I'm not gonna stutter. I said, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna look up, and I'm gonna get that motherfucking eye contact and watch this. And I go in and I get exactly what I wanted out that situation. I'm like, man.
That right there, the motivation right there is why also I like to interview people, artists that sometimes don't even get themselves out there, or some of them be nervous. I had a female that I interviewed and she was scared to sing.
Okay.
But she's a great singer. Yes, and she sung on it, and I was just
that would be tough, don't it?
Yes, but I got her at her. You know, like when you get to talking and you make somebody laugh and feel comfortable, and they get out of their shell, and then it's like, there you go, like go ahead, like this is what you're supposed to do. It's an art.
There's some beautiful people hidden within.
See, that's what I be looking for.
That makes sense. Like there's some very beautiful people hidden within. Y'all get upset, bro. You're an example for me, bro. Like. You always were so beautiful within. And it's like, damn, if only people knew who you were. You know what I'm saying? The fact when you started, like, you know what I'm talking about. We had this talk several times, but like, you know, once he started like just exposing himself and like really just being more outgoing, man, you just watched how it rubbed off on people. And like, and then you encourage and you influence and inspire other people to do the same exact shit. Like you said, getting those type of people on your, Love Queen, let's chat. Like, man, they open up once they start like, because once a person like that, I feel like, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I ain't gonna lie, I've never really been a shy person, so I do something I don't know.
Right. That's good.
So y'all correct me. I've been in front of, man, when I was a shorty, I used to want to be a pastor, so I would go speak in front of the whole church at like 7 years old.
Wow.
8 years old, promise. They literally put me in front of them to give a sermon in front of the whole church.
So you was already gay?
And I was confident with it too. Like, I knew what the hell I was talking about. I would stay after I would study verses. Like, I was confident with it, so I didn't give a fuck. I was like, ready. You know what I'm saying? So I was always, now I've had moments in my life where I got nervous when I got on stages, some moments more than others, but most of the time when I get on stage or get in front of people and talk, I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, what is,
what's up? Yourself.
Because that's it. I said, just be you. That's my warm up. There's nothing else to it. Be you, go with what you know, and be confident with what you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Don't change for nobody.
That's it. And that's fucking it. And then once you do that, I mean, shit. Because nobody knows everything, so you have no reason to feel embarrassed for not knowing something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So nobody knows. How could you feel embarrassed? And that's no matter what age we are, right? Like, there's no reason to be embarrassed. Like, yo, I don't know that. I don't give a fuck if I found out at 40 years old about how to ride a bike. I mean, that's just when it came into my life.
Thank you.
There's no age 39. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yes, there's no age on it at all. Because I tell people that all the time. I said, just because I don't know this, I said, don't got nothing to do with my age when I don't know this. I said, look, it depends on what you know. There's no stupid question. There's no, like, at all. I learned that from when I was working at the school.
Yep.
And somebody thought the chickens were made in a factory, like the eggs. They did not have, yes. Like,
was it a grown up?
Yes.
Okay. So she or he, they thought that it was made in fact. Okay.
I mean, if you don't know.
If you don't, I was about to say that. I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, if you're really not exposed to that.
You don't know.
Because it's like, because I would think, man, this feeds, you know what conversation is feeds to, right? Mm-hmm. What?
What?
Well, like just thinking like, because I'm about to say I would think that's something that's, like that chicken, that's common sense.
Yes,
and we had a segment about that.
But common sense is not for everybody.
We and
it's everything, because I talk that with a lot of people, because you do hear that a lot, and sometimes you have to be careful because everybody learns differently. Yeah. Everybody thinks differently, and if they don't know, they don't know. Or if you ain't never been around something or never seen anything or didn't know where the chicken came from, or if nobody never taught you this, then it's not common sense for them. It's just
that's
they just automatically think just think it's made this way. And if don't nobody tell them the right way, they go keep on. So stay learning. Look, open up to learning for real.
Stay learning, and then even like so stay learning for if you're that individual. But if you're a person witnessing that individual learning, I would say just be understanding.
True.
Does that make sense? So if I'm witnessing, like you said, whether that person could be 40 fucking years old and just now realizing, oh shit, they don't come out of a factory, right? But just be understanding, bro. Yeah. You don't know what the fuck they experience for life is. You know what I'm saying? True. I've been really, so this is something that's been real cool, y'all. I've been just through conversation, man. I've been in conversation with some friends, and like I've been talking about, I think the word is feeble. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say feeble people? Like feeble?
I think I heard of that, but explain that.
Let me make sure.
Let me
make sure here. Hold that real quick. I think that's the feeble or feeble people. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean. Well, basically, the feeble people are Okay, I think that's the word right here. Feeble. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, these feeble people. Yep, that's the word. Okay, so feeble people is just like, I won't call them slow. They're not slow.
Okay.
I actually like to call them special, and they are, because like a lot of feeble people, they may not, like you said, the word like common sense, or like they might not understand social cues, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like it doesn't take and mean that they're slow or that they're stupid or like they don't understand nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just through their upbringing, through maybe it's also genetics. Maybe it's just the way they were born, and they were born into this person that this is just how they have, and sometimes they lack awareness. So feeble people tend to lack awareness, um, compared to some, right? And I think actually when I experience people, I think more people are feeble. There are more feeble than others, but a lot of people are more feeble. They're less aware of like people, the surroundings, what's going on. Like, is this the appropriate time to be talking about stuff or doing stuff? You know, and it's just, you just gotta understand those people when you recognize them. And I don't know if that is that ringing a bell when I'm saying that to y'all.
I get what you're saying, because some people are like that.
Yeah, they're just like that.
And then like you have to like inch them. You got, depending on their environment.
There you go.
Depending on where they're from, because
you gotta like
and then ease them in it.
There you go.
Like if they're willing to learn it, or change, because everybody is not.
There are some stubborn ones.
And then
there's some stubborn ones.
They still deserve to be treated like a human.
There you go. That's what I was saying. Like at the end of the day, it's not like wave them off like they don't mean shit or they don't know shit. Like nah, it's just the way they was birthed or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but it's who they are.
That's just like I work with a nonverbal person, and some people.
You said you do what?
I have worked with nonverbal.
Nonverbal.
Yes. Okay. And some people will like, just because they don't talk or communicate very well, they don't talk to them. And it's better to talk to them and still talk to them, because they still can understand you. Just because if they may, some may speak sign language, some might not know it at all if they ain't never been taught it. And they can be grown and they'll be doing different things or showing you different ways to communicate with them. But it's still best to talk to them. Like, instead of like talk past them, like say for instance, you're nonverbal and me and him having a whole conversation about you right here, instead of me saying directly to you, are you okay?
Yes.
Do you want to go? Yep. I mean, you might not physically say it out your mouth the way, but you will say it in your own way. Yep. But if you understand it and watching and paying attention to them, you can learn somebody just by sitting here, giving them that, And that's similar to, it's different forms of feeble. I like the way you.
That's the word, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been just speaking with it amongst some friends recently, and I'm just like, I think it's just a really great perspective, you know. Because again, I'm grateful and I'm blessed to be a very aware person. Like when I say I'm very aware. I can read the room. I can understand who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I could just read everything, even if I don't say nothing. I can read everything and I just understand it. It's almost like it's a gift.
That's good.
On how well I can read. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be understanding. That's why I said, for the people that are on the outside looking in, you have to just be more understanding. Like, you're blessed. You're a blessed person. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You're lucky, or I don't want to say lucky, but like, you're just blessed. You're blessed. You were gifted with the ability to be aware in these situations. So it's no reason to shame somebody, a feeble person, for not being aware.
That's true.
There's no reason to shame them. Like, yo, you're not shit, or you like, well, you're not. And you might in some situations, some circumstances, depending on the circumstances, you might experience impatience with them.
But then why?
But you gotta be able to check yourself.
That's what I was saying.
That's why I said the circumstances. That's why I said maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're like, damn, I fucking talked to them and I told them this numerous times. Why are they not getting it? Why are they not getting it? Right. But, and it's not that they're not trying, because if you one thing you can learn about a feeble person is, a feeble person typically has pure intentions.
There you go.
More so than other people.
And they can be very smart depending on
how you come in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They really are. It's just there's certain areas where they lack, and it's a drop off. Like, it's a major drop off. Like,
I can definitely relate, because I'm a hands-on.
Yeah.
With some things. Like, it depends on what it is. Some stuff I can be like, get it like that, and some stuff I need you to walk me through every step Does not mean I'm slow.
Yes, ma'am.
But I need every detail from 1 through 10, depending on what it is, so I can make sure. But when I get it, I'll be the best at it.
Yes, ma'am.
But if I don't understand it, I'm gonna be like, look, can you explain that to me again? Can you explain that to me again? And it can be irritating for some people. But I feel like if certain things is not for you, then don't do it. Like, don't invest in something that you know you're not good if you don't have the patience for it. But it still does not mean you need to downgrade somebody else or treat them a certain way.
There you go.
Because it's unfair, because you would not want somebody to treat you that way. And everybody goes through it in different forms. Because it's something everybody don't know. Like you said, nobody knows everything. So you might know something, I might know something, and we all might do it differently.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you might do it better than me, but then if you teach me this way, I'm gonna do it my way still. That's best. That fits for me. That's the same thing with driving.
There you go. That's another man. Because like, and you might just be like, you accept it. Like, yeah, my shit takes longer.
But I got that.
But shit, at least I know this shit work. Right. Y'all know. Everybody know. Like this, man. Look, I get it. But I know this though. I know this way. I know this.
And I'm big at admitting, because I would rather know than not to know.
There you go.
Like if I'm lost, hey, help me. Please help me, because and I could be probably right in front of it. Not saying like that, but help me. Okay, wait a minute, I missed one step.
That's good though.
Okay, I was just right here, but I'm good at walking.
That's a good trait.
And look at stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna figure this out. But that's why I show up early.
And you did.
So if I do get lost, I'm just saying, then I have time to regroup.
Yeah.
That goes again. Everybody learns.
I appreciate your punctual.
I try. No, it's better to be on time than late.
Yeah. What Drake say? You know the line. Go ahead. You know the line. Better what? Better what? But on time than late. What she say?
Better late than sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or never show, like when you still show up no matter if you're late. Is that what that means?
What'd you say?
Like, is to still show up even if you're late?
Yes.
Because sometimes people won't even show up.
But yeah, because, and I do that, and I try my best to just be on time, but to still show up is, because it shows that it still mattered. Yeah, obviously I should be on time. I mean, goddamn, granted.
But things happen.
But things happen. And I want you to know this, I still value whatever you might have invited me to.
There you go. And bro, that part.
Bro, it's so crazy because that is so real, because that was me, not this past weekend. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was invited to a graduation party, right? Now, this is Guy, it's my boy. He just graduated high school. Rewind 12 years. When we was in high school, I was babysitting him at 6 years old. So now he's 18, graduating high school, and he plays basketball because of me.
Aww.
And he was inviting me to his graduation. Now, ironically, or not ironically, but simultaneously, I had a basketball tournament outside. So I told him, like, man, I'm gonna do my best to make it. But if I don't make it, understand it's because I have a basketball tournament. Whatever case may be, I did my tournament. We end up losing our first 2 games on Saturday, so we were out the tournament. And I get a call from his mom. His mom called me literally as soon as I finished hooping, and I get by my phone, I get a call, and it's her. I'm like, oh shit. And I looked at the time, I'm thinking that it's over. Because it was supposed to be over at 6, and now it's 7. It's supposed to be from 1 to 6 was the graduation party. It's 7 o'clock now. Nah, I get a call. She's like, yeah, we're still out here, come. I still wasn't able to make it there till about another 45 minutes after that. And I go, and I was able to go kick it with them. And like I said, better late than never, because I still showed up, and I can still see what it meant to him. His mom cried, gave me a hug, cried to me, told me that she changed her son's life. I changed her son's lives. Like, it was a fucking moment for me. First of all, I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that at all. I didn't know that was going to happen that day. And it was just beautiful. And like I said, what if I just never would have went? What if I really would have counted it out but it meant so much. That part,
I love that, because
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I had the same reaction with somebody, and I just always say like this, no matter what, still show up.
Just show up.
Or even if you couldn't, you still told them the reason why, but you were still going to try. Some people don't even do that.
You hear me? A lot of people do no call, no show.
Yeah,
whack ass motherfuckers.
They don't even say.
I called them before.
Like, it's wrong. That's
motherfuckers, man.
Like, that's just like,
fuck, man.
Like,
say something.
Like, I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna mention this. Like, just because, like, right now, like, I'm having a dance show, right? Mm-hmm. To raise money for my back to school event. And even if nobody show up, like, the show still goes on, because these people gave me this free place to have the event at. And even if I have to get on that stage and dance for even a crowd of people, or if somebody is there or whatever, we still gonna do it. We're still gonna get up there because we still created that time. Them people gave us that space. We don't have to charge nobody besides them bringing school supplies. That's how they get in the show. But
that's so dope.
I'm still gonna do it, and I don't want to have to dance. I would rather somebody dancers come and dance because I ain't danced in a long time.
So you don't dance, but what made you choose dance?
Well, because
that's cool.
Because it's like my son went to Northside High School and they have a dance class, and my son dances. He can that's the way it helps with his balance and everything, and it's so passionate. I've been passionate about dancing too.
Okay.
So it's art. And it's amazing to sit up there and see and watch it, no matter if they have small, no matter what it is, it's art. It's like just to watch kids get up there and do their thing. It's a family thing. It's just like to see everything that they do, the dance moves, just the stuff that they work on. It's amazing to watch. So I was like, that's one thing. But then I'm also learning, like, maybe next time if I have something, it's going to be I'm going to put talent show. That way we can get rappers, we can get somebody to sing, somebody if they want to get up there and do poets. You never know who might come out. So, but I chose this because it's the first thing. This is my first time doing it this way because I'm trying to raise money, or not just money, but really supplies. Yes, just school supplies. Like they could just bring them.
Yeah, what made you choose?
Well, because
I think that's cool.
Because kids deserve school supplies and they run out. Teachers run out. The kids run out. It's always you get that big old list that you bringing all this stuff, and then you still got to send your kids with something, or they lose a pencil or a pencil break, or some of them don't have it.
They just don't have
that part.
Shit, that part.
A book bag. Do you know how much that means to somebody? Like a notepad, glue, you know how many? Yeah, and then some people get certain book bags that if it rains, then what? It's wet. Everything is wet now. Then you don't want the bag where especially if they in high school or something like that, you got all the stuff where you know what? So wait a minute, they don't even do the books like we used to. I'm sorry, they don't. They have the computer.
They have computers now.
We had all them books.
Imagine that getting wet.
That part.
Well, we did have books though. We had bro. Remember them? Bro, I remember I had a motherfucking string book bag with big ass textbooks in them, bro. What?
Doing your homework. Doing homework at home, not on the computer. On the laptop. We did it at the computer at the school. Yes. You had computer class and you did everything. They don't do that no more. It's nice for if somebody gets sick, then they can do all that.
Yeah, but you know that whole COVID shit. They really chose to definitely push the computers when that COVID shit happened because they made the e-learning and all that shit, right?
I still
it was mandatory.
I like the part about the e-learning. And I like the part about Zoom and different things because if somebody does get sick or if somebody is at home and they can still work or they can still do stuff. So it's it opened up doors, but I still don't like COVID. But I'm just saying.
I think it should be a good balance of it, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, you got that, but then it's if you have notebook or whatever, one thing I've noticed, even or just everything's typing, our kids are not knowing how to write no more. And I was just speaking with Mr. Bailey. Remember we were just talking about that? They don't even know how to write no more. I'm talking about writing manuscript, not cursive. I'm talking about just writing a fucking name is it's not even legible no more.
Wow.
And I'm talking about these are middle schoolers. Some of them are high schoolers. They're writing.
Yeah, because they because you just doing this. We wrote. They don't even do cursive. They sign. You have to. I know, but look, you have to sign, but they still have it on the paper. If you're not gonna have to sign no more, take the sign off. Take the signature off because they don't even care. No, they don't have to sign.
They just print their name when it says signature.
Mm-hmm.
They really do.
They need to take that out.
Just print their names, bro. I need to see it on the papers, bro.
Just say print.
But that everywhere says print and then it says signature. I literally see the same exact. It'll print and then they'll print their signature. I'm like, damn.
And they still say sign when you some places where you go and put your card in, and they be like sign. Okay, I don't have to really, but you can sign any way you want. You put an N or an M and just go like this.
But they don't. But you never thought that though.
Yeah.
Never thought that.
That comes to.
I'm grateful for that. And Gary, we were forced to write in cursive. We were forced to in elementary and middle school. Yeah. We were forced to.
In school,
serious. Even in, and I told him this story, but even in middle school, in math class, if you didn't write your name in cursive,
wow,
they would throw your paper away.
Really?
Dead ass. And so numbers are numbers.
Math cursive. Though.
If your name wasn't written cursive, your shit would get thrown away.
Math.
That was how important it was to be able to know how to write cursive.
I mean, I knew about the English and, you doing this and typing and, learning in certain classes.
I love it, though. I'm grateful for that, though. I'm grateful, man. Like I said, because man, that's my preferred way to write. It's cursive.
Because everybody ain't going to have your signature right there. Like, look, ain't nobody going to get that. You, like,
that part.
Like, you can't just come up and be like, I'm going to sign for him. Nope, he has his own signature.
So Queen Love, just curious. Okay, so I know we just want to get back into everything that you're doing because I think it's awesome. So last year, how exactly did your last year's event go?
It went nice.
So what did it look like? If you could describe
it. Was just me and a young lady.
Okay,
lady. That braided hair. We started off braiding. Okay. We did the braiding thing, and
was there a name for this event?
It was a back to school event, but I was with a church that did it. I can't remember the church.
Okay, so I
went through a lady and we was talking about ideas and stuff, and I was just mentioning something I wanted to do. Yep. And she was like, "Well, I can mention it to my church people, and if you want to join, you can." I said, "So I'm gonna add on? I can do this?" And I just went crazy. I was like, "Okay, so can I braid hair? Can I do some free hair for the kids? Because they usually like braid, like for girls, you don't have that. You have the people cutting hair." Yes, but never doing the hair, and I wanted to do
it. Which is great. That's what I thought when you said that to me. I was like, damn,
because
that's hard.
They go to school sometimes, with ponytails, and we did it with weaves, and we had bow racks, we had beads, I had everything.
If you could say how many heads was done that day, do you know?
RSVP 20. And
wow, that's great.
They all came. And I don't know if we got to all of them exactly, but majority of them because it was time. Yes, it was like you had to show up. It wasn't no time. It was just a number. Like. Get there,
like the hair.
Yeah, it does. Especially when all of them want to weave, and some people that didn't. You had girls that had hair that was really long.
And it was just y'all two.
Yes.
Just y'all two doing the style.
And we did it. I mean, yes.
What? Yo,
But this year, y'all. This year, we doing it again.
That's good. Man, you should be excited about that.
I am because it was amazing. It was, and then I was dressed like cotton candy. I did. Yes, I did.
Crazy.
We did it for free, and we just like, if you want to tip, that's fine. If you don't, you don't have to. Yeah. If you want to reach out about it, it will be August the 3rd. We will be this year. We're doing braiding hair and haircuts.
Okay.
And I'm still looking for more barbers and more braiders. We have somebody that's also going to be doing natural hair, doing locks and twists as well. And I'm supposed to add on some more stuff on my flyers. But if you at the Rose Garden at the Lakeside Park,
okay,
and we already gonna have it. It's already paid for.
Don't they always do the? They be doing like what is that called, y'all? Prom pictures be there.
Everything,
right? Weddings,
and it's so beautiful there. Beautiful. Like all that. The only thing that's
gonna be at.
I'm gonna be inside and outside, but I'm not. I don't do the bugs, so hopefully, that's why I'm gonna be in.
Is it an all day event?
It is.
I do know that the pavilion is right there by the garden.
12. We stopping at about 8 o'clock.
All day.
But basically,
yes. 8 hours.
Yes. I mean, if we stop there, but if we able to, we might. You know how stuff can. But I'm just saying, y'all, and also.
That's what's up, B.
I want to say this. Come, you RSVP. It's not gonna be any time slot, and please arrive on time. Anything can get done fast. Somebody else can go next. Come wash, come ready. It's all on this. I'm gonna post about the flyer. I'm gonna post it everywhere, as well as we're doing it on here, which I'm grateful for them letting me tell you guys about my event. I'm excited, but also I have people that's coming. But if they don't show up, just know you still will receive school supplies. I can't guarantee anything can happen. I will do my best. If I'm able to braid, I will braid. I'm trying not to have to braid this year, so I can get enough braiders. So if you know anybody that braid, inbox me, Nicole Eggerson, Love Queen Let's Chat. I'm on Facebook, Instagram.
We're going to have that in the description.
All that. And everything else. And my number is on the flyer too. And I'll put my number. You guys can put my number on that as well if they need to contact me.
Okay.
Serious people now. Don't be playing on my phone.
Not for
real.
Not for real.
Like, yes, because.
That's just serious.
Let me know if you really want to do it. Because I can already RSVP with braiders and people that's cutting, and they're serious about doing it.
How many do you have, as of right now, how many do you have that said that they're committed to it?
I have two braiders.
And that's not included?
Well, I do know one braider, and definitely one lady that does the natural hair. She also says she might do a couple of braids if she able to, because she has some issues with her hands. And
what's it called? right?
I think carpal tunnel.
Oh, carpal tunnel.
It might be, but I don't know for sure because I know that's one word for something because your hand locked up. And then I have a guy that's supposed to cut, and somebody else said he will at least. I have two barbers, and one said he will be there for the whole time. The other one said he can at least give me 4 hours.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
you have 4 stylists.
And I need
two barbers and two hairstylists.
And then I'm hoping not to have to. But if I do anything, I might only do 5 heads or maybe 4. But I do braid fast.
Okay.
But still, I can. And the more the merrier. That way we can get stuff done. If we have people that walk up, if we get things done fast.
Have you cause we got so many damn barbers and shit, like especially on the south side. Have you went and dropped them off your flyers?
I haven't yet.
Oh yeah, you got to.
But I can if I know where it's like.
And I'll tell you one guy, his name Flawless Phase, Love Rich. He's a great man. He loves doing community work.
Man,
he'll go to like our alumni game when we was out there. He was in the gym giving away free haircuts.
Man,
that's what he does, bro.
That's what I need. Hey, Flawless, come my way, please.
So I'm gonna connect that.
Yes, please. We need it because
he does it. That's what he does, man.
Because they was looking for that last year, and I didn't have nobody to cut.
I know he could probably connect you to even more people.
Man.
And maybe you can reach out to your barber and tell them about.
Come on, y'all! Yes, this what really that is, man.
It's for the people, man.
Yes, that's what I'm doing it for because it's amazing and to help somebody, it makes you feel so good. Like for real, it's exciting to do something amazing for somebody.
Where do you feel like that come from for you?
Well, I love braiding hair, and I did it because.
How long you been doing that?
I was about 12.
Damn. Okay.
When I started doing other people's hair, like I used to do because I played basketball, I did my whole team hair one time.
Damn. Okay.
Yes.
That's all.
I done did like 20 heads in one day. I have, but it was a family. They was going on an event, and it does. I mean, I'm not gonna knock. That was like my young days, and I ain't had no 1-year-old. But now, like y'all have to bear with me. Now, it's like I can't do 10 heads in one. Like, but I will do it. You know, if it's simple styles, and I love to see like, you know how it start from when the hair is all down. And then once you finish, and the reaction from somebody when they're smiling from ear to ear, or when they see they style, and they be like, "Oh my God, you did so!" Yes, that part, the reaction.
You did do that. That was your art.
Yes,
that's like your canvas.
Because when I was young, my mama didn't know how to do hair, and it was embarrassing. I love you, Mom, but she ain't on Facebook. But I'm just saying, like that part of like braids sticking all over your head and. Like burning you with the straightened comb on your forehead, but ain't nobody taught her, but she was trying, you know, and I used to take my hair down. So my sister used to braid hair, and I got it from her. Cause like, I used to want my hair done. I didn't want to go out here looking crazy. So I had to learn, and I learned off of my Kenya doll. And taking it down, braiding it over. Do y'all even remember the Kenya dolls? You got sisters, so I'm just saying.
I got sisters. I'm just trying to remember the Kenya.
With all that hair.
I know I'd see it. I know.
Yes,
like my sisters used to have all
I learned on that in the Barbies.
I remember the Barbies. I remember
Cabbage Patch.
The Cabbage Patch. I think
they had hair too.
Like even they used to fuck with their little Bratz dolls, man. They used to fuck
all
with
that
hair a little bit.
And like I said, yes, I put beads on her, bow rats, rubber bands, and I learned. And then the one time I just took the weave and did my own, and then I started doing other people's.
And so that made you like. Because I was saying even like so that the hairstyle, and I was wondering like even just what made you even just wanted to. I guess just give back, like, because like there's always a lot of people, they just want to put a fee on stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, we got a nonprofit too, this is for you, we give away free stuff, but like where's yours come from? Like, what do you think, like, we just like, I want to do this, but I want to do it for free, like, why? Because
nobody does it for the kids. It was always haircuts, and it was never like actual braids.
You feel like you seen it was missing.
Yes. And I feel like
nobody's doing hairstyles.
Since they not doing it, like, and wasn't paying for because they do charge for like when you go get the hair, you got to pay for that, every little thing, because it's not cheap. But I feel like this, at least they should be. That gives them the confidence when they go back to school.
It does.
And if I can do it, and even if I wouldn't been able to buy the weave, I would have did their regular hair if I was able to. But if I was able to afford it, like I went out and I was just like, I'm just going. I went in there and just went like, let me get this, and that felt good too. But it was just like to see how many girls asked for weave, because I gave them a choice. Like, do you want your regular hair done, or do you want weaving your hair.
I was wondering that too. Could they pick whatever hairstyle they wanted?
Well, that part it was had to be simple because it's free. Not saying like that. And the time,
it's the time. I was thinking time.
It was really the time. Now, if you want to do anything afterwards, because I even had the young lady, like she was also getting clientele from that. Like she can charge you afterwards, but today it's simple because that way we can try to see if we can get more done. And it was not. It was some nice styles though.
Heads is crazy.
Yeah, but it was not nice. That's what I'm saying. They was nice.
That simple. Like that's actually smooth. No, real talk.
But that's what I'm saying.
It could have been really
like my girlfriend was telling me, yes, you could have just did a ponytail and
did. You know, no, man, real shit though. You trying to run through heads?
Like yes, but I didn't. But yes, we are 20 people RSVP, and it was more that asked for haircuts and twists and locks, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Y'all did the same location last year too?
No, I think we was at Kettler Park.
Oh, I love Kettler. Yeah, we got time.
We was at Kettler.
Okay.
And I was with the church. Yeah. And I'm glad that we did do it because I've also brought school supplies. Yep. And that time I only had like the Marshall bags.
Okay.
And I didn't have the book bags. And I cleared off Marshall. Somebody was like, I ain't never seen somebody come in here and get this many bags. I said, it's for school. It's okay. I'm giving them away for the kids to go in there because it was something different. It was. It was out of me and my fiance, definitely, yes, because and it wasn't real expensive. And and the same thing with the crayons.
Money.
We went.
Man, that's love.
I cleared off Walmart.
Come on, that's love.
It was amazing to do it though. I was in there walking down the aisles like
didn't it feel good?
Coming to the counter with my school.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering too. Okay, so because these two events, and we're coming to the end, but like these two events, they're not nothing to do with each other.
Well, one is July the 20th.
Exactly.
And that is for people to bring school supplies to the event, or you can also I can pick up some too if they want to collect it for me. I can come to you and get them as well.
Okay.
And they can bring them to the library because that's where the event is going to be at
for July
the 20th. Yes, you bring that's your ticket to get in because we can't charge you. Exactly. So it should be new school supplies, please. Thank you.
Yes,
and they get in that way to watch the show so they can get somebody to come in to see it or you can just drop it off if you want to as well.
Okay.
So you don't have to stay. It can come. They can just. It's almost like a school supply drive.
I get it. And that stuff is collected for the August 3rd event.
Yep. Now, if I'm able to get it,
disperse it.
Yes.
To the whoever comes to the back to school, whatever kids come back.
So I can at least I can have enough, or that way I don't have. If I don't have to come out of my pocket, that'll be great.
That's a good setup too.
But if I do it, okay. Yeah,
I'm sure that's about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a good 2 weeks. The 20th to the 3rd sounds like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it gives you a good 2 weeks to get. You see what I'm saying? To go through and see how do your numbers. Oh, okay, we got this much. Okay, we could go get this.
And we're giving away ice cream and trying to do food.
Damn, that's hard.
We're trying to do food.
I hear this.
Might be. Look, it might be Little Caesars. We don't know yet, or barbecue. Don't quote me yet, but we will be giving out ice cream. Rusty's ice cream.
That's hard.
Definitely, that one is a for sure. But it would be snacks, food. And hopefully we have it all. Like I'm trying. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate what you do.
Trying to have enough because you don't know how many gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better to have more than not enough.
Yeah, I definitely know that part.
But be there. RSVP if y'all want y'all kids' hair done, please, and come washed and ready. And like I said, if we don't have enough, don't quote me. Don't, because things can happen, but you still will get school supplies no matter what. So still come out for the food and the ice cream and the school supplies.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
That way.
Last thing we do, what we ask them.
Oh yeah, is there a special message or anything special that you want to leave the viewers with?
I mean, thank you, for listening, and don't never give up, no matter what you go through. Mm-hmm. It has been plenty of closed doors, but that should not stop you from doing what you need to do. If you want to make it happen, go for the drive, do it, kick the start. And run. Seriously, don't matter what somebody got to say, knock them doors down because every closed door, a door will open. And every no, the next person will say yes.
I appreciate that.
I believe in that because I have had no's. I have had told people have told me just because I don't have enough reviews that they will not come on. And I have interviewed some people and it was amazing. Seriously. So don't ever knock it. Keep doing it. Keep striving. don't give up. That's one thing I would definitely tell somebody. Never give up on what you want to do, no matter what. And don't change yourself. Be you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard her. Let's Love Queen, man. Again, let them know where they can find you again, Miss
Love Queen. Let's chat, y'all. Anchor, and I am on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on all platforms, actually, and YouTube. Yes.
Okay. And again, we will make sure that we put that
on the description down below.
In the description down below.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's your boy, Waves.
Yes, sir. It's your boy, G Butters.
And Love Queen. Let's chat.
And we sign out on Express Yourself.
Yeah.
Podcast, man. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Thank you for coming.